Hey, what's going on, everybody? Check it out. I thought I would do this video. I did a video last year, like a vlog thing about NAMM. I'm actually here right now. It's Saturday. It's the third day. I think there's one more day tomorrow. If you don't know what NAMM is, I'll link a card up here to that last vlog. I explained exactly what it was, but anyway, it's mainly like a like a big music store for adults. It's like a huge music store. Not just for adults, but for everybody. But the biggest music store in the world is where a lot of music merchants and a lot of the merchandise and a lot of the products that you guys use or play on, the guitars, basses, brass instruments, violins, recording equipment, lighting equipment. Anyway, go watch the video to see a little bit more about that. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I know this is a little different. It's not necessarily a lesson, but I thought I wanted to just talk to you guys for a little bit and explain what was going through my mind these past couple of days, and the questions that I get a lot about the gear that you have or the gear that you use to play with. What is the best beginner bass to play? And I kind of laugh and chuckle at that question because I think about a lot of the entertainers, a lot of the, like, say for instance, a basketball player or a football player or whatever, they may have grown up not in the best situations. You know, they have like the rags to riches story, where they started off maybe playing basketball, not even really using a real basketball for you know, for that equipment, or playing through a milk carton that was cut out through the bottom, you know, and that was nailed onto a telephone pole. You know, they used that equipment before they got to the big leagues. They got good on that equipment. So when I hear people ask me, what's the best beginner bass? It's like, I almost want you to learn on a terrible instrument, you know, just so you can go through the motions of getting better, of being able to maneuver around an instrument that's not great, that doesn't really work well with you. You have to adjust and adapt to that instrument. So, and that's how I was too. In the beginning, I didn't really play on the best stuff. I didn't have the best bass in the world. My first bass was maybe about $100, maybe. Back then, 20 years ago, it was about $100. And it wasn't that great. You know, the action was super high. The truss rod was terrible. But I learned to play on it. And because the truss rod and the action was off, it allowed my fingers to get stronger when I played it. So just maneuvering to that style of equipment or bass, when I finally got the instrument that I wanted, or, you know, a better sounding bass or better equipment, it was a lot easier for me to play. So my recommendation is really play what you have or play what you can afford. Most times, you know, you go to these shows and you see, you know, these basses that are thousands and thousands of dollars. I know in the beginning when I started off playing, I was a kid, so I didn't have it. You know, I didn't have it to pay for. And luckily, my father taught me the right way, that I think, and just kind of grabbing a bass, a starter bass, or, you know, whatever you can find, and letting me play on that first before I grew up to appreciate the value and the consistency of a great or better built instrument. So even nowadays, you might see me play Squier bass, or, you know, just a really, you know, like a cheaper bass or something. But I'll try to manipulate it as much as I can. It can be cheap. I'll play a $6,000 bass and then I'll play a $100 bass. It doesn't matter. I try to manipulate and maneuver my way around each instrument. So, like I said, this wasn't really a lesson or anything like that. I just wanted to show you my thoughts, or share with you my thoughts. If you're thinking about buying a bass, or if you're a beginner and you're worried about that so much, I would say just don't focus on that. Don't focus on the gear so much. At one point in time, I was talking to my buddy. At one point in time, I didn't play through an amp at all, so I had no idea how I even sounded. I had no idea how the bass guitar sounded. I was playing it without an amp in my room, just like this. Well, not in my room, in my hotel room, but just like this, and, you know, just kind of playing around and making sure I got comfortable with the instrument on how to play before I worried about what I sounded like, you know, as far as EQ and tone and things like that, that a lot of people worry about way too soon before they even learn how to play. So I didn't want to ramble too much. Just wanted to share my thoughts. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. You know, these types of talks, these type of vlogs, type of things. I really don't do that as much, but if you guys want to see it, by all means, I'll try to give you guys what you want. Other than that, stay tuned for the next lesson. Trying to figure out another way or another channel another way I want to go with this channel to give you guys a little bit more value. Or if this is interesting to you guys, let me know in the comments. You guys know exactly what to do. If you have any questions on any of the lessons, you guys know what to do, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Appreciate every one of you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, if you're new here, hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell thing so you get notified every single time I upload a video, so you don't miss anything. So we're going to take it to the next level. It's 2020. It's a new year. Hopefully you guys have some goals in mind. Maybe music goals, maybe business goals, it doesn't matter. But just stick to them, stay consistent, and be clean, clear, and precise. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.